Good morning from Santa Barbara. Spill the tea with D&E. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to Click Click Dominique. Tappy Tappy Tappy. My tea this morning isn't for plumbers or pipe fitters. It's just soothing, relaxing,
Aw,
healing.
nice.
Hibiscus blueberry mint.
Nice.
Yes, hibiscus blueberry mint. It's really good.
Well, I took your hint of the hibiscus, and I just added a little bit of honey.
And did you put ginger or no? Because you asked this morning if we had any ginger.
You know, I've got ginger boiling on the stove.
Oh.
And I'm going to have some cold ginger tea with a little lemon a little bit later.
Yum, yum. Delicious.
Use your teas to heal you.
Yes. And definitely hibiscus is the star of this cup for sure.
It's been so hot. It's very refreshing.
Yes.
So, what are we going to talk about today?
Oh, we've got a great topic today. So of my two boys, I have one that has a 4-year degree in psychology. Actually graduated first in his class. Woohoo!
Yay!
And then I have a second, an older son, that they both got baseball scholarships, and he injured out. He went to Hawaii Pacific for a year, and he injured out, and he had to have surgery back here in the States. And he just started, he worked his way up the other way. And now he's the district sales manager for his company. And he worked for catering. He was the director of catering before that. And then now he's with the food service company. And after a year of being a salesman, they moved him up to management. So my whole thing is right now in the world of AI, how important is a 4-year degree? I don't know. This is what we're going to talk about.
So I have 5 children. And one of my children has a college degree with a master's. And my other children are all basically in trades. So our episode title is Forget the 4-Year Degree? ? Meta will train you free in 5 weeks and offer you a job. So what's going on?
Definitely. We know that to be true because my youngest son's girlfriend just took on a job, and that's what she's doing right now too. I mean, they pay her a base, and then after she does the 5 weeks of training, she gets a big step up. And then the nice thing is all that stuff doesn't cost her anything. So she could take it with her if she wanted to go with another company. So that's nice. It's like a trade school. It's like, I don't know. This is what it's reminding me of, like going back to the trades, like you said.
Yeah. So we're kind of talking to parents right now, parents, grandparents, teenagers, young adults who are wondering, what in the world am I supposed to do for a career in the age of AI?
Right. Because we're not saying that, hey, you got to sit behind a computer and write code, because we're talking about the world as we know it now in this new revolution. They're going to need electricians, fiber technicians, plumbers, mechanical trades, construction workers, all that stuff, because whether we try to fight it or not, but these data centers are requiring the trades. And it doesn't look like, they're fighting it left and right and how it uses the resources and all that. And it's getting political, but at the end of the day, data needs to be stored someplace, and these centers, they hundreds of thousands, they're gigantic. I thought an Amazon center was huge, but these data centers are enormous.
Meta has committed $115 million to something they call America's Workforce Academy. So here's the weird thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna do a little slide, and maybe you can call it the conspiracy side. If ever you were going to enact a electronic control grid on the masses, you would need to have massive data centers. So I'm just going to put it out there. We are chatting it up regarding all these data centers which are offering to train Americans on trades, right? But number one, I want to also ask, are those data centers being invited where they're being planned on being built? Is the community inviting that in?
I don't think they invited all the 5G towers to go up under the cloak of darkness, year after year, to help with the whole
it's weird
into 5G. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we're putting up cameras for other things.
Yeah, we knew we needed the 5G for the auto-driving cars, and there are a lot of really good things about auto-driving cars because people with disabilities now perhaps will have access to transportation. So as a societal thing, we can see a positive thing to auto-driving cars, but the negative thing is all these flock cameras that are now putting us under surveillance 24/7.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I mean, this is all. That's why it was easy to pick the word of the week this week, which is vocational. And,
I like that.
Yeah, vocational means education or training. It's all designed to prepare someone for a particular occupation or trade, right?
Right.
So vocational education, this shouldn't be and isn't looked upon as a consolation prize.
No.
Because for decades, we've sometimes talked to the kids as though success only had one respectable address, a 4-year university.
And that's just not true.
No. And then so what did a lot of people do? They went into the military.
That's what some people did in order to...
And so now you have another option, which is exciting.
Yeah. So electricians, plumbers, welders, fiber technicians, equipment operators, construction professionals, these all build our physical world. And these trades are not going to be replaced by robots anytime soon.
No. And I've always liked, my dad was a mechanical engineer. But, the guys, and I don't know if this is still the same, but at one point, the electrical engineers, they were making, the big bucks.
Yeah. So, it's kind of interesting that Meta is offering to train people up. That's very interesting. But I'm also curious, what are we going to be doing with these data centers?
Right. Well, you just got to look at the end of the day, the trend is always your friend. That's my father always told me that. There's going to be like different distinctions and different programs. And so when you're asking somebody if you were going to enter into a field such as this, you just say, hey, what's the starting wage? Who's going to employ me? What are the benefits? Where's the project located? How long is it supposed to last? Right? What happens when construction finishes? Can my credentials transfer to another employer? Right?
Yeah, and I want to advocate for our unions. So my family has had union companies, construction companies for 40 years. And my hat goes off to our unions because you can join a union with a very small amount of a fee to join and enter the apprenticeship. And they are teaching you. You're going to school at least once a week. And then the other hours of the week, you're available as an apprentice to work on a job site. And so if you are considering the trades, I highly, highly recommend approaching the unions where they have apprenticeship schools and see, you can try it out. See if you like that trade.
Yeah, because we're definitely not against college. Of course, we need the doctors, teachers, accountants, attorneys, and there are young people out there that would absolutely and know, because you get this feeling of space and place. They would thrive in the university systems, but they're also
it doesn't make
very
sense right
intelligent
now.
Kids, though, who learn by doing.
Yes.
Okay, and then give that kid a machine, a building, a circuit, a set of plans, maybe a problem to solve, and suddenly that kid becomes alive.
Yeah.
So, I always tell kids find their passion.
Yes.
And everybody is built, they're all everyone's built differently.
Yeah. And
so you got to find out what fires you up, what turns your light on.
And I just want to say that, I feel for kids that are, sophomore, junior, seniors coming through high school right now, because the generation before you was able to look at, oh, let's go to college. Oh, look, there's funding or whatever, whether going into debt was a good idea or not. Now I took a look at it, I was like, well, if someone wanted to go into the wellness, right?
Right.
And just become a counselor, because we definitely need more counselors.
Right.
Oh my gosh. The quantity of debt you'd be taking on, probably 100 to 150,000 in debt.
You'll never own a home.
But your wage is only at like $32 an hour.
Right. You'll never own a home.
Your wage does not. You don't make enough money to pay off the debt.
Right.
How could we have created a college and university system where they are producing degrees,
especially when the endowments of a lot of these colleges are in the billions?
Yeah, where the
so it doesn't
student
make any sense.
Cannot
to be free.
Cannot earn a decent living with that degree.
Right.
That makes no sense. It doesn't make any dollar sense.
That whole 20 years from, say, 2000 to 2020, that whole basically what that was to do was to enslave a generation.
That's what it feels like.
Well, it's not feels. It
feels
happened.
like we're enslaving people in debt,
right.
and we're feeding them crappy food.
Yep.
And we, the people, are the ones who have to spill the tea on this, discuss it, and change it.
Yep.
So for the kids coming up now, man, oh man, go back into the trades. Go learn to do things with your hands.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you don't also do technology. You have got to majorly figure out AI, figure out how that helps you do the thing that you want to do.
Yep.
But you definitely need to start being creators.
Well, the good thing about the trades is it basically gives you the foundation so you can jump into a job setting and learn and grow.
Yes.
So it just gives you the
confidence
tools.
that
the
you
confidence
can
and tools.
be adaptable with your hands and your minds and figure things out.
I mean, 5 weeks, they're not going to turn somebody into an electrician, but you're giving them the basics that they can go. And the nice thing is they're not going to leave that 5-week program with any debt.
Yeah, but
and you're paying all their expenses. You're paying for their schooling, their room and their board, everything, and you're giving them a job. So, that's a nice pathway, I think.
It's a possibility if you're okay with the idea of working on data centers. If you're not okay with that idea, then I recommend you approach the unions and work through the apprenticeship programs, because the construction unions do not have enough people for the amount of work that is here to be done.
Yep.
There is not enough people. And so we knew this way back in the 80s, that there were not enough kids coming into the trades.
Yeah.
And so for every 10 people retiring, there's only 1 or 2 people replacing them.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you want to be a highly valued person right now, go back into the trades. Besides, here's the thing, the difference between a desk job and a physical grab a shovel, grab a tool job, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the person who's working with a shovel or a tool, they are creating something physical that they can see.
Mm-hmm.
Like with my construction companies, I drive up and down the state of California on all these highways, and I see all the landscapes that we put in, or I see all the erosion control
you always point them
participated in.
Funny.
We planted that palm tree, and look at that. And that gives me a sense of pride. I'm looking at something that we created. Whereas I have a desk job as well. I teach Braille. And the only creative thing about what I do on my desk job, I do get to create books. That's very satisfying. But see, I'm using my hands, right, to create books that are embossed.
Right.
And I'm getting to help someone's mind. Yeah. I'm helping teach Braille.
I just say to everybody, for anybody who's listening out there right now, don't let anybody convince you that there's only one respectable road to success, because college is one road. Yes, it's a good road. It's a great road.
But you want to make sure that the wage that you earn with your degree will pay your debt.
There's community college as well. That's another great road. Apprenticeships, that's another. Entrepreneurships, that's another. Military, I love the military. This trades is another. Unions is another. So find the path that matches your gifts and your interests and the life that you want to build. And you can jump. Maybe you started off on a 4-year school, and, it was far away from home, but you're saying to yourself, hey, I need to get, but it just wasn't the right fit. Something happened. So then you come back and then you do a reset and then you go to like a community college, figure it out. Maybe the original path that you set yourself up for, that just didn't turn out right. So don't be hard on yourself. You got plenty of time.
Yes.
This generation will be the centurions. You know what I mean? So they're going to live longer.
And I'll tell you something. The interesting thing about the use of AI with the whole medical and everything, we are actually going to figure out cures. Not just a pill that I can sell you that you will take for the rest of your life and I will make money off you.
Yep.
We are going to actually figure out cures. And the reason why I know this is because we are able now to image proteins. And proteins, amino acids, are the building block of the body.
Yep.
And when we figure out the combination of the building block that will then heal different things in the body, that's healing.
Yeah.
That's complete. That's healing. So we are going to see just a massive change. And I'll tell you something else. These medical breakthroughs are happening with small groups of people. They're not happening inside of big pharma. Mm-hmm. They're happening with people who have an idea. Hey, my dog has a tumor. I want to figure out how to create an injection that will heal my dog's specific cancer tumor. Oh my God. They are now on breakthrough with specific individualized cancer inoculation.
Yeah, that's
there
awesome.
Are some amazing things happening.
That. Yeah.
And it's just happening with groups of like 4 or 5 people, not people being paid by big pharma.
Right.
People outside of the whole system just using their head and creatively solving problems.
Yep.
So, very exciting.
Let's raise our cups.
Yes.
To the next generation. And
Yay.
I say, maybe stop measuring young people's potential by whether their future comes with a 4-year degree. Not necessary today.
No.
Option. It's an option, yes, but not necessary.
May we, yes. May we teach our kids to build, create, repair, question, learn, and adapt.
Oh, I like it. Beautiful. Cheers, Dominique.
Cheers.
Thank you all for your support. We so appreciate it. If you'd like to look deeper into what we're trying to do, please check out sbwellness.org and support us in that way. Please like us and share any of these segments.
Spill the teas and keep asking questions.
That's it. Spill the tea with D&E. Thank you. Bye for now.